Have you ever found yourself staring at your phone, feeling the urge to reach out to someone you already blocked? Maybe an old friend, a family member, or someone who once felt important. You think, maybe they've changed. Maybe I overreacted. Maybe this time it'll be different. What's happening in that moment isn't really about them. It's about your nervous system and something called cognitive survival stories. When you're in the middle of stress or coming out of a toxic environment, your system is raw. It craves comfort, familiarity, and stability. That's when you start reaching for people from the past. Not because they're right for you, but because compared to what you just went through, they feel less bad. The mind then creates survival stories to make the connection seem acceptable. These stories sound like, it's not that bad compared to what I just went through. Or, they'll change once this phase passes. Or, we had good times before, we can get back to that. Or even, maybe it's me. Maybe I was too sensitive. These stories aren't weakness. They're your brain's way of protecting you from the despair of having no one to lean on. But here's the catch. Once your system starts to stabilize again, you don't need those stories anymore. And suddenly, what felt tolerable becomes intolerable. That's why blocking feels so confusing. You block someone, feel relief, and clarity returns. But then weeks later, you feel the pull again. That's the hook. But the evidence is clear. Every time you cut access, your energy clears, your intuition sharpens, and you feel better. Every time you reopen access, the fuzziness, self-doubt, and confusion return. And here's something important. When you block someone and feel a surge of activation afterward, that's not you going crazy. That's your own energy rushing back to you. For months or years, parts of your energy may have been tied up in their field. When you cut the cord, all of it floods home at once. At first, it feels overwhelming. But soon, your creativity, clarity, and intuition begin to come alive again. Blocking isn't punishment. It's energetic hygiene. So, if you're about to reach out to that person you blocked, think again. Ask yourself, am I reaching out because I'm truly aligned? Or because I'm in distress and looking for something less painful than what I just left? Is this clarity? Or is this a survival story? Your body remembers the truth. Your energy belongs to you. And anyone who makes your field fuzzy doesn't get access. Blocking isn't weakness. It's choosing yourself. If this resonates, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And subscribe for more teachings on energy, intuition, and reclaiming your power.